Hey guys, so I have got to enjoy this Friday off today. I guess you call it enjoy. I didn't take a load today, so some of you said, well, you didn't make no money. Huh? That's not true. You see, the red Jeep, the oil's been changed in it, and the white Jeep, the oil's been changed in it. So I guesstimate that if I'd carried that somewhere, the labor for each would have probably been around, depending on where you live, $25, $30 a piece. So I made $60 in just a few minutes. You say a few minutes? Yep, a few minutes. You see, there is only one plug per Jeep and one oil filter per Jeep. So you think, well, all of them just got one plug. Yeah, but are they all easy to get to? These Jeeps are easy. This one was harder than this one because the little red 4-cylinder Patriot had a skid plate under it. I knew I'd get it out there in a minute. I want to talk to you guys about something, and I just threw that in for free, but I went in the house after I got done changing the oil, and it reminded me of something. I thought of something as I was going in that I meant to talk to you guys about. So hang tight and we're going to talk about it. So, y'all see, when I was changing the oil in Keisha's Mojave, it's the first time it's brand new. It's the first oil change it's ever had. And so it's easy to get to and all that, but when I was taking the oil plug out, I had it totally under control, and I reckon a way that as I was pulling the plug away, it hit just right. And I'm talking about it splattered me. But oh well, it's a work shirt anyway. So. But made her happy because she's not around on weekends. I mean, during the week much. She got here late and had a busy day today. And the place that I usually get to change oil on, the ones I don't want to do, or if I don't have time, is closed on the weekends. So anyway, so I knocked it out for her. And I didn't really make anything off doing it. I just saved her a little money. So, hey, that's what dads do, right? So, but I went in today and I flipped on a video, and I just taking a break, and I watched Hotshot Benny. And it was on their latest video, I think. And this guy was trying to do something. Tractor trailer in a truck stop parking lot was, I mean, totally lost and run over a truck, and I mean, it was crazy. And he said he'd only been driving 3 months, but can I just please throw something out there? And I've seen this, it just reminded me by watching Hotshot Benny. If you want to see it, go watch the video. So let me see what today's date is. It came out prior to today's date, and today's date is the 13th of May. So somewhere right at the most current video as of May the 13th. And I'm trying to think what the name of it is. Father-son or something. They're both in a truck hauling semi. They're not in their hot shot. But anyway, and I might tag it if I think about it. But if I can give you new guys, or guys going from hot shot to semi. I grew up in truck. Now, I've never pulled 53 foot. I've only ever pulled a 40 foot. But if I can give anybody any advice, and then we done this a lot when we had new school bus drivers getting into it, because usually a lot of the new school bus drivers had never drove anything very long at all. And what we would do, we got a big civic center here in our town, and we would take them up there and set up cones, and they would back through cones, pull through cones, you know, back around cones. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you guys is get pretty efficient before you go out on the road, because you come in late to a truck stop, there's not many places to park. Usually there's not any. You have to be creative, or you're parking on the side of the interstate or whatever. And if you do need to get through a truck stop to get fuel and stuff, sometimes you have to get creative how to get around people that created parking spot. You need to be pretty proficient. If you're one of these old school guys like me that's had your license a long time but hadn't pulled big trailers, you need to be pretty good at that before you venture out. Because I'm just going to tell you, every week or so, even in the business I'm in, where I go to a lot of the same places, every week or so I'm put in a situation where I've got to be on my A game, and I got to be able to maneuver and back, and it takes all the talent within me to get into some of these places sometimes. And so, and I'm 53-year-old. I've been driving dump trucks since I was 14, 15-year-old across farmland and across pond dams and stuff like that. So, and I was hooking and unhooking dozers and stuff, low boys to dump trucks, when I was 14 or 15. I knew how to drive a dump truck before I knew how to drive a pickup. Before I even had a license to drive a pickup. Because I was helping my dad out on these big jobs, and he put me in them, haul dirt from one side of the farm to the other. So, with all my experience, sometimes it's all I can do to get that trailer into some of these places I have to go. You don't need to be so timid that you're afraid to try, and you don't need to be afraid to get out and look. In other words, you need to have some kind of confidence that you know what you're doing, and you need to be confident enough. Let me just tell you right here, I'm telling you, and I've done it for a long time, I'm telling you, you look a lot less silly get out and looking than you do not get out and looking and hitting somebody. Because if you hit somebody, a sitting vehicle, or you know, a building or something like that, that's gonna make you look bad. I talk in a video, y'all may have already seen it. I'm sure it's done come out by the time y'all see this. But anyway, about the truck that clipped the little Prius the other day. Guy seemed like a pretty experienced driver. He was doing some serious backing, done a really good job, but he let his guard down about 2 seconds and clipped it. By the way, I seen that Prius yesterday, and he didn't do a lot of damage to the Prius. It cut the fender, but I mean, I was thinking totally ripped the bumper skin off, but it didn't. So the little Prius done pretty good. And he hit him hard enough to pick the rear end up and slide it. But what I'm saying is, you'll look a lot less like a dummy. And you won't even look like a dummy. There's nothing wrong with getting out and looking multiple times. Because me, if I got my truck sitting there, I'm going to respect the man that'll do that, or woman, versus some idiot that goes up there and is not really confident in what they're doing and backs all over my truck, puts me out of business for a few weeks or a few months, and I got to fight with insurance companies and lawyers to get paid. I got a lot more respect for you if you care enough about your fellow driver to get out and check, or if you care enough about the company you're working for to get out and check. So, just a little advice right there. If you're learning, find you a Walmart, or find your grocery store or a civic center that you can get in, maybe in the evenings or something, And even go at night so you can get used to backing in at night and doing stuff like that at night. You need to practice it both ways. And go one day when it's raining. It is a new game backing in the rain. Your mirrors, you know, is wet and you can't see as good in the back. And backing in the rain and cold weather, everything fogs up and heats up and fogs up and you're sweaty and they're hot. Practice it in every situation you can. And I promise you, if you do that, when you get out on that first tight spot, you'll think about me and you'll think, well, I'm glad I listened to him. I promise you, you will. Because I'm just here to help you. I've been there, done that. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. That benefits all of us if you do that. And actually, it makes you look like a pro when you do get to a truck stop and you whip that bad boy in, and because you've done it 100 times or 200 times. And then, first year or two, you may want to still practice some. And you'll get a lot of practice when you start hauling. You'll be forced into it. But the biggest thing to take away from this video is get out and look. Get out and look. Get out and look. Get out and look. Write it on your mirror. Go, G-O-A-L. Go, G-O-A-L. Get out and look. It's wrote on a lot of mirrors, and that's there for a reason. It reminds you there's nothing wrong with getting out and looking. Save you a lot of headache. Save the person you hit a lot of headache. And won't make you look like a dummy and a rookie. So, you guys have a great day. I hope that helps you. And I hope you guys get out and make some jack. I sat at home, but I've had a heck of a good week. And I've had a heck of a good month. And I broke records last month. And I'm going to break records this month. And just banking it. And looking forward to the rest of the year. Going to Uganda at the end of the year. Going to be gone for a couple of weeks. Y'all may not know it because I stay way ahead in the videos. I'll try to do some trucking videos while I'm in Uganda. I'll try to do some videos of... I've seen it. You guys be amazed. What we do over here and what we have to put up with, they don't have to put up with jack over there. And I'll show you. I'll try to remember to do some video while I'm over there, the way they do trucking. And I think y'all really be interested in seeing that. So, but anyway, going to Uganda at the end of the year, and might talk about more of that a little later on. But guys, get out there and have a good day. Make some jack. And remember what I always say: if you want to have a safe trip, you gotta start out doing safe things. Inspect your truck, inspect your trailer, and inspect your equipment. Love you guys.